Today we find ourselves at the Knob Reserve, a place of beauty, memory and resilience. It is a cold and windy day, the kind of weather that sharpens our senses and makes us feel truly alive. We come here as visitors, learners, walkers and observers, aware that this land has been cared for and walked on for countless generations before us. This is Gunaikurnai Country. We acknowledge the traditional owners, pay our respects to the elders past and present, and thank them for opening this reserve to all of us. The spirit of generosity is deeply felt here, a spirit that remains strong despite the hardships, the injustices, and the scars of the past. What we feel today is not exclusion, but welcome. As we set out along the paths, the trees are our companions. Some stand tall and straight, others twist and bend with age, shaped by winds, fires and seasons long past. The gum trees whisper in the wind, their leaves shimmering silver, their trunks marked with time. Each tree carries its own story of shade, of shelter, of belonging. For the Gunaikurnai, these trees have always been more than just part of the landscape. They're part of family, of knowledge, of identity. Wood provided canoes and shelters, bark gave tools and coverings, leaves carried medicine. Even today, the trees continue to teach us patience, strength, and endurance. When we arrive at the gate into the Knob Walk, we are immediately greeted by raucous cries of sulphur-crested cockatoos. They swirl around and settle into a grand old gum, their white feathers vivid against the cool sky. Beneath this same tree stand the shields representing the 5 Gunaikurnai clans: Brataualung, Brayakaulung, Brabralung, Tatungalung and Krauatungalung. These shields are visual acknowledgements, endorsements by the GLAWAC Elders Council, signifying unity, identity and the deep connection each clan has to this land. The presence of the cockatoos, gathered in the canopy above the shield-bearing tree, invites us to see this place as a living meeting ground, one where birds, people and stories converge in harmony. For the Gunaikurnai, these birds are more than lively presence. They mark seasonal changes, echo ceremonial rhythms, and reflect the gathering of people around country. The hollows in these ancient gums are vital nesting sites for the cockatoos, protecting the living, hollowed trees in an act of care, not just for habitat, but for the cyclical reciprocity between people, place, and life. Here, under the tree where shields of the 5 clans stand, the hollowed limbs, the cockatoos' calls, and the carved shields together tell a story of shelter, of belonging, and of shared histories. Each of the 5 clans, Brataualung, South Gippsland, Brayakaulung, around Sale, Brabralung, Central Gippsland, Tatungalung, Coastal Lakes Entrance and Krauatungalung, the Snowy River region, brings its own song, language and country to the Gunaikurnai nation. As we walk, we carry an understanding that this reserve lies within the interwoven territories of all 5 clans, each represented in a shield that stands as a testament to enduring identity and collaborative care. But walking here, it is important to remember that this land has not always been treated with respect. The reserve itself holds memories of both pride and pain. In earlier times, this was a gathering place, a site for ceremony, song and community. But with the arrival of colonisation, much was taken: land, culture, lives. The Gunaikurnai people endured unspeakable hardship, and yet they did not give up. Through courage, determination and love of country, they held on to what could never be erased: their connection to this place. The very fact that we are walking here today, welcomed onto these grounds, is a testament to their strength and resilience. The path winds its way around the knob, giving us changing views at every step. Sometimes the track narrows, hemmed in by the trees and the scrub. Then it opens up into clearings where the wind rushes across the grass. Bird song rises and falls, carried by the cold air. Here and there, old scars on the land remind us of how fire and storm reshaped the bush. As we walk, we carry both gratitude and humility. Gratitude that we can be here, and humility in knowing that our footsteps follow countless others. This land is layered with story. Finally, the path brings us to the lookout. The wind is stronger here, tugging at us, reminding us that we are small against the vastness of the country. We gaze out across the valley, across the rivers and rolling hills, and we try to imagine what this view would have meant to those who gathered here generations ago. Lookouts like this were places of orientation, but also places of reflection, a chance to see the land stretched out, to know where you belonged within it. Standing here, we too feel that sense of belonging, not ownership, not possession, but a deep appreciation for being allowed to share in this moment. As we leave the reserve, we carry more than just the memory of trees and paths and wind. We carry the stories of the Gunaikurnai people who have cared for this land since time immemorial. We carry the reminder that healing is possible, that sharing is powerful, and that generosity can exist even in the face of hardship. Knob Reserve is more than a place to walk. It is a place to remember, to learn, and to give thanks. And so, with respect and gratitude, we thank the Gunaikurnai people for their strength, their care, and their welcome. May we continue to walk gently, listen deeply, and honour this land with every step. As we close today's journey, we're reminded that places like this are not just about landscapes, but about the stories that live within them. We've shared what we've seen and felt here at Knob Reserve, but we know there are so many more stories waiting to be told. If you've walked here before, or if you know of other places filled with history, beauty and meaning, we would love to hear from you. Share your memories, your favourite spots, or the stories passed down through your family. Your suggestions guide us to new paths and help us bring these journeys to life for everyone. Together, we can build a community that celebrates nature, honours culture, and keeps these stories alive. So please leave us a comment, share this video with a friend, and let us know where we should go next. Thank you for walking with us today. Until the next journey, stay curious, stay connected, and keep exploring the stories written in the land.